Welcome to the Wisdom Ones channel. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm excited to dive into today's powerful message with you. This video is going to speak directly to your soul, and if you're ready for that, I invite you to stay until the very end. Before we jump into the depths of the topic, I want to ask a small favor. Please leave a comment below with the word 99 to show your connection with the message today, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's begin. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. There is a timeless truth that echoes through Scripture, reminding us of the power that lies within each of us. Just as the Creator spoke light into existence from the darkness, so too do we have the power to call forth light from our own depths, even in the darkest moments of our lives. When we face trials and betrayals, when it feels as though everything is working against us, we are called to remember that we are made in the image of the divine, and that light is never truly extinguished. Through every hardship, there is an invitation to rise, just as it is written, "Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." This verse speaks not of avoiding difficulty, but of embracing our divine strength in the face of it. Just as the Israelites were led through the wilderness, so too are we being guided through our own personal journeys. We are not meant to shrink in fear, but to rise in the knowledge that we are never alone, that our purpose is greater than any obstacle, and that our light will shine no matter the darkness surrounding us. Have you ever wondered how long people think they can betray your trust before everything comes crashing down? The truth is, you gave them your trust, your loyalty, your time. You stood firm when others faltered, and through it all, they mistook your strength for something to exploit. They thought you would always remain unshaken, no matter how much they tested you. They couldn't have been more wrong. Easy with the quiet force that they failed to understand, a source of strength beyond their comprehension. Every scheme, every whisper, every act of betrayal they threw your way was met with something they didn't expect. Your rot, the venom they spewed, only served to fuel your growth. They tried to chip away at you, believing that somehow you would break, but you didn't. Instead, you absorbed each blow, using their petty games as fuel for your fire. What they didn't realize is that each attempt to tear you down became their own undoing. You gave them everything they needed to succeed, built a foundation on trust, loyalty, and unwavering patience. You held things together when others fell apart, never once asking for recognition. They saw you as a pillar, someone they could lean on, but they miscalculated your resilience. They believed that no matter how much they tried to erode your spirit, you would always stand firm. They were wrong. They were now facing a reality they never anticipated. Every lie they told behind your back, every rumor they spread, has come back to haunt them. The walls they built to imprison you have now become their prison. Each whisper they thought would remain secret echoed louder than they ever expected, reverberating through the very halls they tried to hide in. The coworker who spread those false stories, they now stand trapped in the web of their own deceit, watching as their reputation crumbles, wondering why their life feels like one small failure after another. Their downfall was never sudden. It was slow and steady, a gradual decay that gnawed away at them, piece by piece. Some of them hid in the shadows, thinking they could remain untouched by the chaos they created. They believed they could manipulate circumstances, turning others against you without ever having to get their hands dirty. What they didn't realize is that every move they made left a trace, and in their arrogance, they exposed themselves. You didn't need to confront them or seek revenge. The consequences they now face are the result of their own actions, and they can't escape them. The empire they thought they built on your sacrifice is crumbling. It's not you they brought down, it's themselves. The betrayals they orchestrated, the chaos they caused, are now circling back to them like a storm they can't outrun. They had no idea that their actions would set off a chain reaction that would eventually consume them. It's like throwing a stone into a calm pond, thinking the ripples would disappear, only to realize that the waves would return stronger, fiercer, and aimed directly at them. They thought they could hide from the consequences, but there was no shelter from the storm they created. Here now, they scramble to hold on to the remnants of their illusions, watching as their life slips away. With each passing moment, they realized the truth. They were never in control. The power they thought they had was nothing but an illusion, and it's shattering before their eyes. They thought they could tear you down. But they never understood that you were the mountain, unmovable, standing tall while they tried to climb, only to fall into the abyss they dug for you. They thought you would break. But now, they are learning the hard way that you were never theirs to destroy. You were always beyond their reach. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are set apart. You carry within you a power they can't comprehend, a force that shields you from every attempt they make to harm you. They never understood that when they tried to undermine you, they were not just waging war against you. They were challenging something far greater than themselves. Every time they plotted against you, they unknowingly went up against forces they couldn't see, touch, or control. You are protected by something they could never grasp, a force that surrounds you, guides you, and shields you from harm. When they pushed you away, they thought they were isolating you, but in reality, they were pushing themselves into isolation. Like a tree in the midst of a storm, you stood firm, rooted deeply in something far beyond the reach of their betrayal. The winds of their treachery couldn't uproot you, because your foundation is not of this world. What they didn't realize is that every blow they dealt you only made you stronger. They thought they were tearing you down, but instead, every strike was absorbed by the invisible armor that surrounded you. You didn't need to fight back with words, and you didn't need to seek revenge. You were protected in ways they could never understand, guided by something far greater than their petty schemes. Take, for example, the so-called friend who believed they could force you into a corner, thinking that by pushing you out, they could diminish your light. They believed they could make you disappear. But in reality, they were only plunging themselves into darkness. You weren't left standing alone? As they pushed you out, unseen hands lifted you higher, placing you in positions they could never reach. The group they thought they could control without you now feels empty to them, hollow. They see now that you were the glue that held it all together. Without you, they have nothing but the shadows of their own selfishness. They underestimated what it means to be chosen. They thought they could manipulate the situation, never realizing that they weren't the ones holding the real power. You didn't need to fight with words or seek revenge. You didn't need to do anything because the forces surrounding you were already working in your favor. Every time they tried to sabotage you, those forces countered their moves, turning their attacks into blessings for you. The more they tried to tear you down, the higher you were raised. You know what it means to be chosen. You're not here to play small or mingle with the masses. You have a vision, a purpose, and a power that sets you apart from the rest. That's why you're here on this journey, and that's why you need to stand firm. You are not just another face in the crowd. You carry within you something greater, something that cannot be broken or destroyed. And now, as those who betrayed you face the consequences, they are learning the hard way. They thought they could break you, that by pushing you aside, they would take away your strength, your power, and your purpose. But what they didn't realize is that the more they tried to hold you down, the higher you soared. The more they attempted to cast shadows over your light, the brighter it became. With every betrayal, with every challenge they set in your path, you only grew stronger, more resilient, and more determined to walk the path laid before you. The truth is, they were never in control. They believed that by excluding you, by diminishing your role, they were taking away your power. But in reality, they were only cutting themselves off from the very source of power that could have elevated them. You were never just a part of their story. You were the key to the greater picture, to a divine plan they could not see or understand. Every step you take now is a step further away from their small-minded games, further from their attempts to control you. They may still try to shadow your progress, but your light is now too bright for them to dim. You've already broken free from their grasp. And no matter how hard they try, they cannot stop the flow of favor and opportunity that surrounds you. What they thought was an obstacle, an end to your journey, was in fact the very thing that propelled you into your destiny. They may watch from the sidelines, still clinging to their illusion of control, but they can never go back. They have severed the connection with the divine favor that was meant to bless them. Your absence has left a void, one they never anticipated, one they never understood. They thought they could replace you, that someone else could fill your shoes, but now they see the truth. They cannot replace what you brought to the table. It wasn't just your skills, your work ethic, or your dedication that made you irreplaceable. It was the essence of who you are, the energy you brought into every room, into every task. Your presence, your light, was the silent force that moved everything forward. Without you, they're left scrambling, trying to fix what they never thought would break. This is the moment when the truth becomes undeniable. They wanted to silence you, to diminish your impact, but all they did was fuel your rise. Every act of sabotage, every slight, every attempt to undermine you only made you stronger, like the fire that refines gold. The trials they put you through were meant to test you, to push you to your limits so that you could come out the other side unbreakable. And now, as you look back, you can see it clearly. Each challenge, each betrayal, was not a setback but a setup, a divine rerouting guiding you exactly where you needed to be. The path they thought they could manipulate was actually the one that was meant to bring you closer to your true purpose. They may have believed that their actions would stop you, but in reality, they only made you more focused, more determined, and more intentional. Their plans were never meant to succeed, and their efforts to push you down were nothing more than fuel for the fire of your success. They couldn't understand that when they tried to suppress your light, they were only intensifying its glow. Now, as the pieces of their schemes crumble, they will have to confront the reality that they were never in control. The divine favor that once surrounded them when they were with you is no longer theirs. Tears flowed to you, as it was always meant to, and no matter how hard they try, they cannot regain what they have lost. In this moment, you stand unshaken, unwavering in your purpose. You were never meant to be a casualty in their game, and their betrayal was never meant to break you. It was always meant to elevate you. You were always meant to rise. You are living proof that no matter how much others may try to hinder your progress, your light will always shine through. You are unstoppable because you carry something far greater than the schemes of those who seek to control you, the divine purpose that guides your every step. So when you reflect on everything they tried to do to you, don't see it as something that nearly destroyed you. See it for what it truly is. The fire that forged you, the obstacles that made you unbreakable. Every setback was a step forward in your journey. Every challenge was a reminder that you were always meant to rise above, to transcend the limitations they set for you. You were chosen not to be silenced, but to be a beacon of light for others, and nothing can extinguish that light. You are more than they ever imagined. You are the living testament of resilience, strength, and purpose. And now, as you continue to walk forward, untouched by their games, you are not just moving forward for yourself, but for everyone who is watching, for those who doubted you, for those who tried to hold you back, for those who couldn't see the light in you. Your rise is a reminder that no matter the obstacles, the betrayals, the doubts, the light within you will always find a way to shine through. So keep going, chosen one. Keep rising. Your victory is not just yours. It's a testament to the power of standing in your purpose, no matter who tries to stand in your way. And if this message resonates with you, if you know that you are chosen and ready to walk in your divine purpose, then leave a comment with 99 below and make sure to subscribe to Wisdom Ones. Let us walk this journey together, shining our light and standing strong in our purpose. Your story is far from over. It's just beginning. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. As you stand here today, reading this or hearing this, take a moment to reflect on the journey you've walked. It's not an ordinary path. Your life is not just a series of days strung together, ticking off the hours like the rest of the world. No, your existence is a profound statement, an expression of something far greater than the average. You have been chosen. The betrayals, the hardships, the setbacks, they were all steps toward your rise. And now, as you reach this point, the true power of your being begins to unfold. When we experience betrayal, it's natural to feel hurt, confused, and at times even broken. We may ask ourselves why this had to happen, why those we trusted would turn on us. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that we've been wronged in such a way that it defines us, that it diminishes our worth or purpose. But the truth is far from that. What they didn't realize when they acted against you was that they were, in essence, laying the foundation for your next phase. Every challenge you faced, every attempt to break you down, was the universe preparing you for your breakthrough. You were not meant to falter in these moments. You were meant to rise. Each betrayal that shook you to your core, each setback that made you question yourself, was not an end, but a new beginning. It was a refining fire, an intense heat that tempered your spirit, making you stronger, sharper, and more resilient than ever before. These were not the moments that broke you. They were the very moments that sculpted you into the unshakable being you are becoming. The truth is that when others tried to knock you down, they underestimated something profound about you. The essence of who you are, your divine purpose, your mission. They mistook your silence for weakness, your calmness for indifference, not realizing that within you burned a fire that could not be extinguished. They failed to see the power of your energy, the force that carried you even when they sought to diminish you. But you saw it, didn't you? You saw the cracks in their plans, the holes in their motives, and you didn't need to fight back. You understood that their betrayal was not an attack on you as a person. It was an attack on something far greater, the divine light that flows through you. And now, as the dust settles, and as they try to pick up the pieces of their own brokenness, you stand firm, unscathed, and more powerful than ever. And think about the times when you felt utterly alone, when the weight of the world seemed to bear down on you. You may have felt like no one understood, as if the path was too hard, the journey too long. But in those moments of solitude, you were actually being prepared for the greatness that was to come. You were shedding all layers, breaking free from limitations, and becoming the person you were always destined to be. It's important to remember that the betrayal wasn't just a setback. It was a turning point. It was the catalyst for your transformation. It forced you to find strength you didn't know you had. It pushed you into a space where you had no choice you were given the opportunity to prove not to them, but to yourself, that no matter what came your way, you would overcome. Every obstacle, every moment of pain only served to elevate you. As you continue on your journey, know that the path ahead will not always be smooth. There will still be those who will try to discourage you, to make you doubt your worth, and to challenge your purpose. But each time you encounter resistance, remember this. It is not a roadblock. It is a stepping stone. The force that moves you forward is far stronger than anything they can throw at you. It is a force they will never understand, a divine power that will continue to guide you and open doors for you that they could never unlock. The step they failed to recognize is that their actions weren't just aimed at you. They were fighting against a greater purpose, a force they had no control over. They didn't realize that by rejecting you, they were rejecting the very thing that could have uplifted them as well. You were never just a tool in their hands, never just a pawn to be moved around. You were a catalyst for change, a source of light, and now they are left in the dark, scrambling to find a way to move forward. Let them feel the weight of their choices. Let them feel the absence of your energy, of the light you brought to everything you did. It is a void they cannot fill. It's not about revenge. It's about realization. They will come to understand, perhaps too late, that what they thought they were taking from you was actually the very thing they needed. Your presence was a blessing, and without it, they will stumble. And as they stumble, you will continue to soar. Your path is laid out before you, a path that no one can block. You are moving towards something far greater than anything they ever imagined. Every step you take, you are walking in the fullness of your purpose. The divine favor that surrounds you is unshakable, and it is leading you to places they could never dream of. While they are stuck in the aftermath of their actions, you are moving forward, rising higher, and becoming the person you were always meant to be. Remember, every act of sabotage, every moment of doubt, was not the end of your story. It was merely the beginning. You are being reshaped, refined, and elevated to a level that they will never reach. Your actions were not a curse. They were a blessing in disguise, a force that propelled you to the next level of your existence. As you stand at the threshold of your future, take a moment to truly absorb what lies ahead. This world, once perhaps a daunting and uncertain place, now reveals itself as a vast landscape full of boundless opportunities. Each step you take is one step closer to realizing the limitless potential that resides within you. Every corner of this world holds a possibility for growth, transformation, and expansion. And now, with new eyes, you can see that nothing is beyond your reach. The very essence of your being, the light that shines from within you, is a force so powerful and unique that no one, no matter how much they may try, can ever take it from you. This light is not something that can be dimmed by the actions or opinions of others. It is deeply rooted in your soul, an intrinsic part of who you are. It is not contingent on the approval of others or the circumstances around you. It is an unshakable truth that resides at the core of your being. Those who attempt to diminish it do so out of ignorance, not understanding the vastness of what you carry within you. But no matter how hard they may try to impose their darkness or negativity, your light cannot and will not be extinguished. It is too powerful, too resilient, and it shines far too brightly for anything to overshadow it. Your purpose, the reason you were brought into this world, is woven into the fabric of who you are. It is the guiding force that propels you forward, even in the face of challenges and adversity. This purpose is stronger than any obstacle, more potent than any setback. It is something that cannot be defeated or taken away because it is the very reason for your existence. Your energy is magnetic, drawing opportunities, people, and circumstances into your life that align with your higher purpose. The strength that flows from within you is unstoppable, and it is this energy that will carry you to places you've only dreamed of. As you move through the world, remember that nothing can stand in your way when you walk with purpose. There may be challenges, yes, but they are not barriers. They are stepping stones, each one helping you to rise higher, to grow stronger, and to move closer to the greatness that is your destiny. You are destined for greatness, and with each passing day, you are becoming more aligned with that truth. The world, once a place of uncertainty, now becomes a canvas where you can paint the masterpiece of your life. Utter nothing, and no one can stop you from reaching your full potential. The struggles you've faced, the pain you've endured, have not been in vain. They have molded you into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Every moment of hardship, every tear shed, and every challenge you've overcome has worked in your favor, even when it felt like it was breaking you down. You are no longer the person you were before the storm. You have emerged from the fire transformed, a force to be reckoned with. The trials that once seemed insurmountable now serve as proof of your strength, your tenacity, and your ability to rise above any obstacle. The betrayal you endured, the wounds inflicted by those who failed to see your worth, have not been setbacks. They have, in fact, become the very foundation upon which your greatness is being built. The ones who tried to undermine you, the ones who turned their backs on you, did not realize that they were unknowingly creating the conditions for your rise. Their actions, their words, their rejection only fueled your determination to keep going, to keep growing, and to continue walking your path. What they failed to understand is that their betrayal was not the end of your story. It was the beginning of a new chapter. You are now walking in the fullness of your divine purpose, something no one can take away from you. This purpose has been set before you from the very start, and it is an indestructible force that will carry you through every storm, every challenge, and every setback. Your light, the essence of who you are, is your gift to the world. It is something no one can dim, no matter how hard they may try. It is a part of you that will only grow stronger and more radiant as time passes. With each day that goes by, your light will shine brighter, illuminating the way not only for yourself but for others as well. You are a beacon of hope, strength, and resilience, and as you continue to walk in your purpose, you will inspire others to do the same. Remember, your light is yours and yours alone. It cannot be extinguished by the actions of others or the challenges you face. It is a divine gift, a force that exists within you, and it will continue to grow and shine brighter with each passing day. You have walked through the darkness, and now you are stepping into the fullness of your power. Your journey has only just begun, and the best is yet to come. The world is waiting for the brilliance you are about to unleash, and there is nothing that can stop you from shining your light for all to see. As you move forward, embrace the journey with open arms and an open heart. The past is behind you, and it no longer holds any power over you. Do not waste your energy looking back at what was lost, at the people who turned away, or at the opportunities that slipped through your fingers. These things no longer define who you are or where you are headed. Instead, turn your focus to the horizon ahead of you, where endless possibilities await. Your future is unfolding in front of you, each step you take bringing you closer to the greatness you were always destined for. You have learned so much from the past, and now it's time to move forward with clarity, with purpose, and with unwavering confidence. Every moment you spend walking this path, no matter how challenging it may seem at times, is taking you closer to your highest self. You are evolving into the person you were always meant to be, and every experience along the way, good and bad, is shaping you into someone who can walk in their power with grace and strength. The lessons learned from your struggles, the wisdom gained from your pain, all contribute to the beautiful and unstoppable force you are becoming. Embrace every moment of it because it is all a part of your greater journey. Know that with each step, you are becoming more aligned with your true purpose, and nothing can stop you now. Let your light shine brightly in the world, unapologetically. Your light is your gift to the world, a gift that was meant to be shared. It is a force that will inspire, uplift, and transform not only your own life, but the lives of everyone you come into contact with. When you walk into a room, your energy will shift the atmosphere. Your presence will radiate peace, strength, and a quiet power that others can't help but notice. Allow that light to shine freely without hesitation, because the world needs it. You were not born to be dim or to hide in the shadows. You were born to stand tall, to be seen, and to be felt. Your light is what makes you unique, and it is what will guide you to even greater heights. Your energy is a powerful force that radiates beyond you, touching everything and everyone in your path. It is not simply an internal power. It is a dynamic, outwardly flowing force that transforms the space around you. People feel it the moment they come into contact with you. There is something magnetic about your presence, something undeniable in the way you show up authentically and unapologetically. Your light shines in a way that draws others in, not because you seek attention, but because your energy is pure, aligned with your purpose, and rooted in your truth. When you stand grounded in your purpose, confident in the path you're walking, the energy you project becomes a beacon of strength, of clarity, and of possibility. It's as if the universe begins to listen, acknowledging your alignment with your deepest calling. Your energy is not just an internal vibration. It becomes a magnetic force that attracts what you need to thrive. Opportunities that once seemed distant or out of reach now appear at your feet, as if the universe itself is responding to your inner knowing, your trust in the journey. As you move forward, the energy you put out into the world begins to create a ripple effect. It touches people, situations, and opportunities, aligning them with your higher purpose. What once seemed difficult or unattainable starts to flow toward you with ease. The challenges you once faced appear less daunting because you have the strength and clarity to overcome them. This is not about waiting for things to happen. It is about your energy becoming so aligned with your desires that the world begins to work with you rather than against you. Your energy attracts abundance because it is rooted in the belief that you are worthy of receiving it. It becomes a catalyst for success because it flows from a place of deep self-belief and trust in your path. When you move through the world with purpose, your energy becomes an invitation for all the good that is meant for you. The opportunities you seek are not a matter of chance. They are a natural byproduct of the energy you embody. The more you align with your truth, the more your energy expands, and the more the world responds. So, as you continue on this journey, remember the immense power of your energy. Recognize the way it shapes your reality, how it draws everything you need closer to you. Know that when you are rooted in your purpose, living authentically and confidently, the world aligns with your desires, and suddenly, the things that once felt distant and impossible begin to flow effortlessly into your life. Trust in your energy, for it is the key to unlocking everything you are meant to achieve. You are no longer simply surviving. You are thriving. This is your time. This is your moment. You have risen from the challenges, from the setbacks, from the betrayals, and now you are stepping into your power. You have learned how to take every obstacle and turn it into an opportunity, every hardship and transform it into fuel for your fire. You are not just going through the motions of life anymore. You are living with purpose, living with passion, and living with the unwavering belief that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. As you continue on this journey, remember that every step you take, every decision you make, and every challenge you face is bringing you closer to the person you are meant to become. You are not just surviving the storms of life. You are thriving. Your light is your strength. And as long as you keep moving forward, nothing will stand in your way. You are on the path to greatness, and the world is waiting for you to shine. Keep walking, keep growing, and keep embracing the beautiful journey that lies ahead. You are unstoppable. And as you continue to thrive, remember to share your story with others. Your journey is not just your own. It is a beacon of hope for those who may be walking a similar path. Your resilience, your strength, and your unwavering faith in your purpose serve as a reminder that no matter how difficult life may get, no matter how many obstacles or challenges you face, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Your story is a testament to the power of transformation, to the undeniable truth that we can overcome anything that tries to hold us back. When you share your story, you allow others to see that the darkness is only temporary. You remind them that even in the lowest points of life, there is always a way forward, a way to rise from the ashes, stronger than before. Your journey proves that no betrayal, no heartbreak, no loss is enough to defeat the chosen ones. You are living proof that our past does not define us. It is the strength we find in ourselves after each fall that truly shapes who we become. By opening up and sharing your experiences, you create space for others to heal, to grow, and to recognize their own power. They will see in you what they may not yet see in themselves. The possibility of rebirth, of redemption, and of your story can be the spark that ignites someone else's journey to healing. And by sharing your light, you amplify the message that we are all capable of greatness, regardless of our struggles. As you continue your path forward, never underestimate the impact of your story. It has the power to uplift, inspire, and empower those who hear it. The very struggles you have faced, the moments where you thought you might break, are the things that have made you stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. When you share that strength with others, you help them find their own inner strength. The world needs your light. It needs to hear your truth. So let go of any hesitation and speak your truth boldly and unapologetically. Let your story echo in the hearts of those who need to hear it, because in doing so, you will not only heal yourself, but also help heal the world. Your journey is proof that no matter the hardships we endure, we are never truly defeated. The chosen ones are resilient, powerful, and destined for greatness. And your story is a powerful reminder of that truth. So, let us celebrate this journey together, for it is a journey not just of the self, but of all who walk alongside you in spirit. You are not alone, and you never have been. In those moments when you felt isolated, when you doubted your path, remember that your light is not just meant for you. It is a beacon for others who are lost in the darkness, a spark that ignites the possibility of hope and strength in the hearts of those who need it most. Your purpose is far greater than just your own fulfillment. It is meant to uplift those around you, to show them that no matter how insurmountable their struggles may seem, they too can rise above whatever tries to hold them down. Your victory, the strength you've found, and the resilience you've demonstrated are not isolated accomplishments. They are part of a collective truth that runs through every chosen one. When you overcome, when you rise from the ashes of betrayal and heartbreak, you create a ripple effect, a ripple that reaches beyond you and touches the lives of others. Your victory is a testament to the power of resilience, the unshakable strength of purpose, and the indomitable nature of the chosen ones. You see, your journey is not just about proving to the world that you can succeed. It is about proving to those who are still struggling that they too are capable of greatness. It is about showing them that no matter how many times they've been knocked down, no matter how many times they've faced rejection or betrayal, they can always rise again, stronger and more determined than ever. Your victory is a message of hope, a reminder that our past does not define us. It is the choices we make, the way we rise after every fall, that shapes the person we are becoming. So, when you find yourself at a moment of triumph, when you stand tall in the face of adversity, remember that your light is not for you alone. It is for the people who look to you for guidance, for inspiration, for proof that they too can overcome. When you share your journey, when you share the lessons you've learned, you are not just sharing your success. You are giving others the permission to find their own. You are lighting the way for them to follow, showing them that they too can rise from the ashes of their struggles and step into their own divine purpose. Your story is a living, breathing testament to the truth that the chosen ones are unstoppable. Your victory is a reflection of the power that resides within you, and it is a reflection of the divine purpose that guides you. You are living proof that resilience, strength, and purpose can carry us through even the darkest times. So as you walk this path, remember that your journey is not just your own. It is a journey that can inspire countless others to find their own strength and rise to meet their own purpose. Together, we celebrate this journey, knowing that every step we take toward our highest selves is a step that brings us closer to the collective light we all share. Your victory is not just a personal triumph. It is a reminder to all that the chosen ones are a force that cannot be denied. And as you continue forward, shining brighter than ever, let that light be a guide for others to follow, helping them rise to their own greatness. As you continue to walk your path, remember that you are never truly alone. You are surrounded by a force far greater than any obstacle, and as long as you walk in your purpose, you will continue to rise. Your light cannot be dimmed. You were chosen for this journey, and no one can take that from you. Continue to rise, chosen one. The world needs your light now more than ever, and as you do, know that every moment of hardship, every betrayal, every setback has only made you stronger. You are unstoppable. You are destined for greatness. Your time has come. Please, if this message resonated with you, leave a comment below with 99, and don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel. Let's continue to walk this path together and let your light shine brightly for all to see. It's your support through super thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most.